Shock of her life, and it almost killed her. New at 5.
Yeah, new at 5:30. She's talking to Action News Now reporter Danny Maston about what happened.
I was in a lot of pain. Yeah. And shaken.
Robin Robbins was cooking dinner Monday night just like any other night when all of a sudden
The power started to not your normal flicker. It almost sounded like an airplane was coming down, an airplane engine. It was loud. I was on the floor. I guess I'd been thrown from the stove. There was water all over the kitchen.
Robbins was rushed to the hospital where the doctor told her he was amazed she survived.
I think the doctor was shocked he hadn't left the hospital, so he was unaware of the weather conditions. So he didn't even know that it was windy, more or less, something like that.
Robbins tells me this tree branch here fell onto this power line, and that is what sparked the interaction with the stove inside of her home.
My daughters watched, and that was probably the most upsetting.
I checked with CAL FIRE to see how you can keep this from happening to you. CAL FIRE sent me this statement saying in part, quote, "Homeowners prior to a wind event should walk their property and mitigate any potential hazards. On extremely windy days when trees and power lines have the potential to fall, we would recommend that residents try to stay inside." Robin says after living through the campfire and now this, she and her family can't help but think about moving.
You can go over the what ifs and what can be different. At this point, extreme measures of moving are probably all we can think of at this point, because I don't know anymore.
Reporting in Forest Ranch, Danny Maston, Action News Now coverage you can count on.
Action News Now did reach out to PG&E, who told us they're working on a statement, but so far have not provided one.